What is going on, Cupbangers? Today is beautiful May 2016. I'm Alejandro, and let's go for a drive, yo. Hit it, Pedro! In today's episode of Let's Go for a Drive, yo, I want to talk to you guys about something that's in everyone's mind, social media. I'm going to tell you how to get 100,000 subscribers or followers in a year. Also, I want to talk a little bit about social media, do's, don'ts, beware of, and also I want to give you the pointers that I went through, and hopefully that'll help you get to where to my mediocre self has gotten. So let's start. Social media. Everyone's looking at it like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Back in the day, our parents used to get together, our grandparents, around the radio. Before that, they all used to get together and stood like sitting reading a newspaper, right? Not at each other. There's so much shit you can tell each other, right? I mean, you're not going to have an infinite conversation with everyone forever, so you're bound to do something else. Social media is very engaging, entertaining, and people look at it like it's a bad thing. As long as you dose it up in the right amounts, you should be good to go. So knowing that, let's talk about social media as a whole and how to get to 100,000 people. And the first question I want to ask you is, why? Why do you want to get 100,000 subscribers, followers? Here's the biggest problem that I see with that. No one really has an answer. Why do I want 100,000 followers in a year? And that's where everything starts to go wrong for most people. So let me start by doing the don'ts, then we'll do the do's, and then a little beware, and then I'll give you the tips. So, don'ts. Number one, don't do this for money. You're in the wrong business if you're trying to make some money here. You're in for a long journey before you're gonna make a real money. I myself, to give you an example, I have 300 and something thousand followers on Instagram, 270,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I still don't make money from this. I do it because I love it. So please don't do it for the money. Number two, free things. Do not do this for freebies. I mean, the freebies you're going to get are so miserable, and then your life is going to depend on posting shit for those companies. Is that really what you want to do for a living? Just chasing free shit that it's not really that useful for you anyways? Probably not. So stay away from doing it just because you want freebies. Number three, the attention. And here's where it gets a little bit confusing, because obviously someone like me, I enjoy attention. I don't mind it at all, but I'm not doing it for the attention. When you're doing something to be famous for the sake of being famous, things don't go that great. Ask most people that do that, and you see them go crazy later in life and not being able to deal with the fame, being able to deal with everything that's come with. You need to be prepared. So do not do it just because you need the attention. This is not the right place to get attention, because you're going to get some bad comments. You're going to get people that are going to try to bring you down every single day. So maybe if you need attention, it's not because you just want the attention. It's to solve whatever problem. And this is not going to help. Trust me, trust me, trust me. It's not. It's only going to make your shit worse. Next one, lie about your life on social media. Do not lie about your life in social media. I'm going to tell you why. Forget about people hating on you and discovering shit, finding shit out about you that you didn't want them to find out. Your friends in real life are actually going to alienate you because they can't stand something. I've seen this firsthand, where some people just started doing social media and they focused all of their life energy to that because, again, no other reason than being famous. And those people don't really have that many friends anymore. And all of their friends are just these social media guys that they meet at meetings, and they're not really friends. It's just really awkward. So don't do that. Don't alienate your real friends. Don't alienate your real people because of this. This is, in a way, this is very real, but this is not real. This is not the attention and praise that you want. This is shallow. That's stupid. So don't just do it lying about your life, because then you're playing catch up with your life. Just be true to yourself, because that's also not going to help you get followers. You might get the followers, but you will not keep the retention and the following appreciation that you want. And last but not least, this one is a tricky one. Do not do this to inspire people. I know it sounds completely stupid, but listen to me. There are people posting quotes all the time, people trying to inspire people to do other shit. No one goes to the gym when you talk to them about going to the gym. Hey, bro, let's go to the gym. How about that? Let's start. Yeah, let's get some of your friends over to go to the gym. None of them are going to go because there's no incentive. There's no real anything telling you, them, that you should go to the gym. But when you work out, they know that you're going to the gym, obviously. They see you without a shirt at a pool party. All of your friends are going to be like, oh my God, what have you been doing? What have you been doing for yourself? Have you been working out? And guess what? They're going to start working out. So live by example. Do not come in here and try to tell people what to do. Again, this is not against motivational quotas or anything like that. But if you're trying to inspire people without anything to show for, it's just not going to work for you. Forget about everything else. It's just not going to work. I have a lot of friends that do a hell of a job inspiring people. My friend Steve, Agent Steven, actually kills it on Instagram. And because he's really giving you advice, he loves mentoring people. He loves teaching people how he fucked up, how he did well, what are the good things, the bad things, everything. Those people are great. But, there's a few of them that should not be inspiring you because they're not inspiring people, which is the end clause. So forget about that. The do's. Oh yeah, the do's. You definitely want to do these things, and not only because they're called do's, but you definitely want to do it because this will give you the best chance creating a social media persona and also to retain it and grow it. So let's start with those. Number one, use this as a creative outlet. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is such a nice thing for those of us who have a lot in their mind. I'm one of those people. My mind just won't stop working day and night, day and night. Day and night, day and night. So what do? I started doing this because I love to joke around. I used to love to write status updates that were jokes. And this became my out. Instagram became my outlet, my first outlet for it. It was first Facebook because I started writing jokes, and then I figured, you know what, I can do that paired up with cars, but at least I'm getting all my stupid jokes out of my system that my wife does not want to listen to. So if you do that, if you're putting good shit out there, people will appreciate it more because it seems genuine and real. I don't know if you pronounce that like that. Give people something back. This is a huge one. No one wants to follow you because you have a sick car. And if they do, they have zero respect for you. They just want to see a picture of a nice car. You take good pictures? Nah. Does that matter? No. You want to give people something back. To me, giving back would be, I want to make you guys laugh. I had a weird childhood where I wasn't the happiest person in the world. I realized that laughing really made everything better for me. And I wanted to share that with basically everyone in the world. I wanted to make people laugh. That's my way of giving back without expecting anything back. Hopefully I'm making you guys laugh. When you're just doing it for posting for numbers, it shows people don't like that. You don't get anywhere. And if you get the followers, they'll disappear. Trust me, that's what's happening to all the dinosaurs of Instagram, YouTube, all those accounts you see with 10 million followers. Those big accounts are just not doing it to give anything back. They're doing it because they were one of the first ones who started, and that's why their numbers are disappearing, because no one's getting anything back from those guys. Make a difference. Making a difference is such a big elemental part of this. If you're not making a difference as you grow, you're going to disappear. Again, why? Because people are going to catch up with your shit and they're going to say, well, what's different about you? The more specific you get with the stuff that you do, the stuff that you give back to people, the more people will feel for you. I mean, it's simple. It's like personal relationships. When you're talking to someone and all they do is want, but they don't give you anything back, you don't want to be friends with them, right? So I want all of your attention, but I'm not giving you anything back. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be asking for your attention. I do not deserve it. So if you're not going to do that, if you don't want to give anything back in any way, shape, or form, we're not talking about money, we're not talking about donations, we're not talking about charity, just in any way, you will disappear. Another great way of doing this is to be informational. Some of us are not funny, some of us are just in a different mindset. And a lot of people love to learn on the internet. So if you become an information source, people are going to dig it. People are going to like it, but you have to be very good and specific about what you're doing. You don't want to be all over the place. So that would be my advice too in there. If you're not the funny type, you don't want to entertain people, if you don't want to do any of that shit, what you want to do is be informative, add value. That means people are learning. It goes back to everything else, that we just mentioned. So that's a great way to get a good following. Another do is if you're going to do it for a business. That obviously makes a lot of sense. Social media does get the right attention. So if you know what you're doing, if you hashtag properly, tag properly and everything, as a business, you will do well. Again, your content needs to separate itself from everything else, hopefully with all the other stuff that we're talking about, and you'll have a very, very strong connection to that. That's a way to live social media life in a happy way. Now, let me get into the bewares.
Dramatic reverb.
This is a double-edged sword. And it can get very, 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 very dangerous sometimes. Number one, watch out for those people that are seeking for all the attention, validation in the world, that apparently have it all. If you're 60 years old and you have it all, why are you walking around trying to impress kids? Why are you walking around trying to impress others with your money, just flashing it? That's not right. There's something fishy going on, right? Most of those people, what they do, they're sharks, they're scammers. They go around, they flash to people saying, I have all the money in the world. This is what I'm fucking easy. No one knows exactly what those people do. But they lurk around these circles because people with money obviously tend to gravitate towards each other. And these people scam him out of money. They grab him for a project that doesn't exist. They develop a project that doesn't exist. Construction, whatever you can imagine. That's a big, big, big beware. So don't invest with anyone you meet online. Do not ever give him money. I get messages myself where people go, hey, I want to start something with $500,000, with $50,000, with this. Don't ask me. You don't know how terrible or good I am at business. Everything I'm telling you might be a lie. I hope you get the point there. Also, beware of who you truly admire. There's a lot of people looking for mentors online. Again, I cannot advise you strongly enough to stay away from that. You don't want to pick up some random person on the internet because they have like whatever collection of cars. Aside from those pictures, what else are you seeing that's inspiring you to do something? I mean, post about how good of a person you are. Yeah, they're nice and all, but who's there to say, oh yeah, for real, that guy is a legitimate great guy? Who's monitoring those things? Who's going to tell you for real if that's a good person or not? Let me tell you this, nobody. The cleaner that person looks online, the more mischievous they are. I mean, I can tell you, I'm great. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. But I go and I cheat on my wife. I beat her. How do you know I don't do those things? So don't go out there asking for life advice and looking up to these people because there's no value whatsoever. If you know their story very well, if you're close to it and everything, that's fine. It's fine to admire them from a distance. It's fine to have fun with their social media. Do not take it seriously. Please, please do not take them seriously. And third person to be aware of people that give you penis points. What are those points anyways, huh? But Alejandro, you blabbed a lot about what's going on. Can you just tell me how the fuck to get all these followers? Yes, I can. And I'm going to tell you, giving you my example. I've done this twice. I did it before. I used to do phone reviews. If you look up Salomondrin phone, you'll find a lot of embarrassing shit. No doubt about that. And my second run, I did it with cars, or I'm doing it with cars. I love this. It's so much fun. So I'm going to give you the pointers that I live by and that I used in order to get there. Number one, work really damn hard, dude. People don't realize all the work that goes into this. That's why I respect so much Tim Schmee. God damn it, you're getting away with this too easy. Oh, it was gonna, oh my God. Because he honestly is the hardest working guy I've ever met in my life. Marketino, that's another one. That dude works day and night doing this shit. Those guys live, breathe this shit all day. All day. It's insane. Insane how much work goes into it. So if you're just gonna plan on doing one video a month and nah, forget about it. You really need to work at it. You really need to be consistent. Aside from obviously the hard work, I'm gonna say you need to have a purpose. So when people ask you, like I started at the beginning of the video, why do you want to get 100,000 fans in 1 year? The answer should be something valuable. If there's no answer with value, you're not doing anything. To me was, and has always been on social media, online, even in real life, I want to make people laugh. I want them to forget about their problems. I want them to forget about their day. I want them to just forget about everything and just focus on some guy making an ass out of himself. That's what I want because I don't care. I'm here to be that person for you guys. If there's no answer, there's no real value in here, your chances are you're just going to be looked as another attention whore. Be original. This is the part that I love the most about it. Because this comes to show you, when you're younger, you have all these problems going through your head, right? Oh, my nose is too big. Oh, my cheeks are too fat. Oh, my eyes are too weird. Whatever it is, the more unique you are, the more you'll be set as an adult. Because different is awesome. Whatever makes you unique is what I like about you. Whatever makes you just generic like everyone else, I don't care for. So know that, be original. How was I original? Well, I started, obviously there's different things, but on the phone world, I started doing stuff because I saw a review that was so damn boring of a phone that I really liked. So I said, I want to make sure that I can give people the same sort of information, but also making them laugh. So in every single one, I'm gonna, what's gonna be my original angle to this? Dirty, pervy jokes. People remember that, whether you like it or not, they will. Do you guys know me as that dirty person online or not? There's so many people that post stuff about me saying, this fucking crazy guy, this lunatic, this trying to be funny guy. It's true, I'm that crazy person, I'm a lunatic, and I love it. I'm having a blast. Be original, be different. That'll set you apart immediately. Be consistent. Be consistent, man. If you stop posting, people forget about you. If you stop doing what you're doing, people will move on and forget about you. That's why I admire Shmi so much, because he's constant. He's doing stuff left and right, more than anyone else you can possibly imagine. So be consistent, be consistent. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Keep doing it. That's why every single great YouTuber has a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, they're trying to do it every day because people like that. People build that relationship, and every day you and I get to talk to each other. So yes, be consistent, be consistent. Don't let anyone forget about you and what you're doing for them. Which brings me to my next point, give back. And we already talked about this. I want to make you laugh. That's my giving back. That's what I did, my giving back. But always, I try to do giveaways. I try to bring people together in a community. I try to do more things. Whatever is working is working. Whatever is not working is not working. But I do it all the time. Another point that's very important and no one pays attention to it is adjusting your content to the times. There's so many people on social media. There's so many people trying to do what we do. There's so many people trying to, including myself, trying to do what others do. So you see all these car reviews and everything. Everyone's talking about how the market is oversaturated with reviewers and everything. I came in and I said, I don't want to be those guys. I want to be Alejandro. I want to be something different. So I came in with a strategy. I put in, my first car video that I made was a Challenger Hellcat video. And I didn't put myself at all. But I introduced some jokes. I said some personal things. People liked it, and then from there it started evolving. I'm going to start throwing myself into the camera a little bit more. You know what? People are digging a lot. Video blogs. So I'm going to start doing the Let's Talk About Cars yo. If your content gets stagnant, that means there's no growth potential. That means you might get a lot of subscribers, and this is what happens to a lot of people actually. You start seeing their subscriber base explode, but their likes, the interaction with the fans is so low. That's because, you know what, it was cool to see you, but I don't really care about you. The biggest testament to this was when we did Hyper 5. And I, started doing the YouTube thing, and I would go to car meets, and yeah, the YouTube guy. We did Hyper 5, and the perception from people completely changed about what we were doing. I mean, the way people talk to us now is completely different to the way they talked to us before, because we're staying relevant. We're trying to do things for them that no one else is doing. We're adjusting to whatever is the situation of the world, of the market, of whatever you're doing. Very, very important. And last but not least, enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, there's no need to do this. I do this because I genuinely love it. This is my stress reliever. This is when I retire, this is what I want to do. I want to chill, I want to drive, I want to talk to you guys about cars and talk to you guys about life. This is what I enjoy. The day I don't enjoy this, trust me, I'm not doing it for the numbers. I could give a shit less about that. If you're enjoying yourself, people see you enjoying yourself, guess what? They're going to come and they're going to be attracted to you for that reason. People love that. People appreciate you having a good time. They want to live through your eyes. They want to have the same good time you're having. So that's basically it for me. Those are the greatest pointers that I can give you in all of this social media bullshit. Be consistent. Don't give up. Try it for a year and see where that takes you. Hopefully this will help you in any way, shape, or form. If not, let me know in the comments down below. And also, please let me know, why do you want 100,000 followers? I'm very curious. I really am. So please let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys coming in this drive with me in the Model X. I'm Alejandro, and you guys have a good one. Take it easy, guys.